Monkey Man is the directorial and writing debut of Dev Patel. This is an action thriller about Kid who unleashes his plan of vengeance against the people who are responsible for the death of his mother. He also fights in an underground fight club, almost like wrestling but with real violence. He plays Monkey Man or Kong in this, and this is where we get the name of the movie. The film talks a lot about Hindu gods like Hanuma, who is the main focus of this movie. If you grew up in this culture, you are going to get a lot of the references in this flick. But if you're like me, a lot of this is going to go over your head, but lucky enough, I have a friend who understood all of it and he explained it, and it made me understand this movie a lot more. The story is pretty simple, but how it plays out is really interesting. We don't really know much about Dev's character in this, only some stuff about his childhood and also that he lives in poverty. But his quest for vengeance for all the right reasons is what makes him a cool character. Some of the side characters and the two main villains, the Queen and the Cop, are pretty run-of-the-mill basic bad guys. No real big moments from them or anything that really makes them stand out, except for the Cop. And trust me, you will definitely dislike the Cop, especially after the scene of why Kid wants to strike revenge against him. This does have some standout action moments, but it is not an action-heavy movie like I thought going into this. We do get some really cool scenes of him fighting when he's in the ring with his monkey mask on. A lot of the fights in this are really gritty and brutal. It's not pretty fighting like a lot of other action or martial arts movies. It's bloody, in your face, with Kid struggling to take them on. There is a really cool scene at the end of the movie where Kid takes on about 10 to 20 dudes in a badass fight that is really intense. The only thing I will say that was kind of weird was in the beginning of the movie, he does take a lot of L's and gets beat up a lot until he has his weird little training montage, and now all of a sudden he can take everybody on without really losing. Now maybe because in the beginning of the movie during his Fight Club days, he is used to taking an L because he gets paid to lose a lot, so maybe he was in that mindset, but maybe after just taking so many L's, he decides to change his ways and decides not to lose anymore. Another thing I thought was a little weird was when he dyes his monkey mask near the end of the movie white, just to wear it for all of like maybe 30 seconds before he just rips it off. I thought that was kind of lame because it looked really cool on screen. There was only one part that was kind of slow and a little confusing, and this is kind of during his like training montage scene, but other than that, this movie was really well paced. The cinematography in this was also really well done. So many scenes were shot so well, capturing the action in such a fantastical but gritty in-your-face way. But also the use of lighting was really well done in this. This movie was overall really entertaining and an impressive first directorial debut. This is why I give Monkey Man an 8.5 out of 10. If you guys like this review, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more, hit that follow button. And as always, thanks for watching.